Have you ever wondered what new species could be lurking in the hidden corners of our world? Well, wonder no more. There's a new pangolin in town discovered on the Philippine island of Palawan. Imagine a creature, a pangolin no bigger than your average house cat. This is the Palawan pangolin, or Manis culionensis, if you want to get scientific about it. A species newly identified and one of the smallest pangolin species on the planet. Its average length, just about 30 centimeters. Now, pangolins may not be as well known as some of their fellow mammals, but they hold a rather unfortunate title. The world's most trafficked mammals. Yes, you heard that right. These unique creatures, covered in protective scales and armed with long tongues to snag ants and termites, are in high demand. Their scales are sought after for use in traditional medicine in some Asian countries, driving their numbers down to critical levels. But let's get back to our new friend, the Palawan pangolin. This little guy is the first new species of pangolin to be discovered in over 80 years. That's right, 80 years. This discovery is not just a triumph for biodiversity, but also a stark reminder of what we stand to lose. The Palawan pangolin, like its relatives, faces a host of threats. Habitat loss, illegal wildlife trade, these are just some of the challenges that pangolins face every day. But their discovery offers us a glimpse into the rich tapestry of life that our planet holds. A tapestry that is under threat. This new discovery is a call to action. A plea for increased conservation efforts to protect these vulnerable and fascinating creatures. Moving from the Philippines to Kenya, we have another heartening wildlife update. A rare black rhino calf has been born at Lewa Wildlife Conservancy. This birth is not just an occasion for joy, but a significant milestone in the realm of wildlife conservation. It is the first time in over a decade that a black rhino calf has graced the pastures of this conservancy, and the significance of this event cannot be overstated. Black rhinos are a critically endangered species. They bear the brunt of relentless poaching and habitat loss, their population dwindling to a mere 5,600 individuals in the wild. Each birth, therefore, is a precious addition to these dwindling numbers, a tiny step towards the survival of a species on the brink of extinction. The birth of this calf is a testament to the relentless efforts of conservationists and the resilience of these magnificent creatures themselves. It's a glimmer of hope, a sign that perhaps we have not lost this battle yet. It is a reminder that every life counts, and every effort made towards the preservation of these majestic beasts is valuable. The story of this calf is not just about its birth, but about the journey it represents. It's about the challenges faced by its endangered species, the efforts made to save them, and the hope they carry for a better future. It's about the small victories, the ones that often go unnoticed in the grand scheme of things, but are in fact the building blocks of a larger, more significant triumph, the survival of a species. Remember, each black rhino that roams the African plains is a living testament to our ability to make a difference, to change the course of nature, and to give these magnificent creatures a fighting chance. The birth of this calf is more than just a new life. It's a beacon of hope for the future of black rhinos. In more uplifting news, we turn our attention to China, where the giant pandas have just been reclassified from endangered to vulnerable. This is no small feat, ladies and gentlemen. This charming creature, which has long been an emblem of conservation, has made a significant leap forward in its survival story. The reclassification is attributed to a number of factors. The first among these is an increase in the wild panda population. Through tireless efforts from conservationists, the panda numbers have seen a steady growth. The population has risen from a meager 1,000 in the late 20th century to well over 1,800 today. This is a testament to the resilience of this species and the efforts of those dedicated to its preservation. The second factor is the expansion of panda habitats. Through a series of reforestation and bamboo planting projects, the pandas now have a larger and more sustainable environment to thrive in. This has been a crucial element in the recovery of the species, providing them with the much-needed space and resources to grow and reproduce. Lastly, the success of conservation efforts cannot be overstated. The Chinese government, along with various international organizations, has been instrumental in implementing and overseeing a range of conservation initiatives. These include establishing panda reserves, cracking down on poaching, and promoting public education about these beloved creatures. This reclassification is a significant milestone for the giant pandas. They have journeyed from the brink of extinction to a more secure footing on the ladder of survival. It's a victory that shows us the power of dedicated, consistent conservation work, but let's not forget the battle is far from over. The giant panda is still a vulnerable species. The continued threats of habitat loss and climate change still hang over their future. Even so, the progress made is a beacon of hope. It's evidence of what can be achieved when we take collective responsibility for the preservation of our planet's biodiversity. This reclassification is a testament to the power of conservation and a reminder that it's never too late to make a difference. This is a story of hope, a story of survival, and most importantly, a story of how humanity can indeed coexist harmoniously with nature. From China to Mozambique, where a rare pack of African wild dogs has been discovered in the Niassa National Reserve. In the realm of conservation, such findings are like precious gems, rare and invaluable. African wild dogs, known for their playful nature and vividly painted coats, are among the most endangered canids on our planet. With their numbers dwindling to an estimated 6,600 in the wild, every single pack found is a beacon of hope, a testament to the resilience of nature in the face of adversity. This pack, estimated to contain between 15 and 20 individuals, is a treasure trove of potential for conservationists. Each member adds to the genetic diversity of the species, strengthening the chances of survival for future generations. This pack is not just a group of animals, it's a living, breathing symbol of endurance, a testament to the power of preservation. Their discovery in the Niassa National Reserve, a sanctuary known for its rich biodiversity, underlines the significance of protected areas in conserving critically endangered species. It's a reminder that these regions serve as vital lifelines for creatures on the brink, offering them a space where they can thrive away from the threats they face in the outside world. But let's not forget the importance of this discovery in the wider context of conservation. It's a ray of hope, a spark of optimism in the ongoing battle to save our planet's biodiversity. It's proof that even in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds, nature finds a way. It's a reminder that with our help, these beautiful creatures have a fighting chance to reclaim their place in the wild. This discovery is indeed a silver lining, a glimmer of hope for the future of African wild dogs, and it serves as a call to action for us all, to do our part in safeguarding the future of our planet's wildlife, because every creature, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, plays a role in the intricate tapestry of life on Earth. And it's up to us to ensure that this tapestry remains as rich and diverse as possible for generations to come. Finally, we travel to Indonesia, where there's a glimmer of hope for the critically endangered Sumatran orangutan. In the heart of the Batang Toru forest, a recent study has revealed something quite remarkable. Amidst the lush greenery and the echoing calls of the wild, the Sumatran orangutans are holding their ground. In a world where we often hear of dwindling numbers and disappearing habitats, it's a breath of fresh air to find stability. The study indicates that this particular forest is home to around 800 of these magnificent creatures. Yes, you heard correctly, 800. That's the largest population of Sumatran orangutans in a single forest, a beacon of hope in their fight for survival. Now, why is this so significant? Well, the Sumatran orangutan is one of the most critically endangered apes in the world. Every stable population, every thriving community is a step away from the brink of extinction. It's a sign that these orangutans have found a sanctuary, a place where they can swing from the trees, nurture their young, and simply exist. Yet it is essential to remember that stability does not mean safety. The threats are still very real. Habitat loss and hunting continue to loom over their survival. But this stability, this resilience, shows us that there is a fighting chance. It reminds us that the Sumatran orangutans, like all creatures, have an intrinsic will to survive, to thrive, and to pass on their legacy to future generations. While challenges still exist, it is heartening to see a ray of hope for the Sumatran orangutans, a testament to the resilience of nature.